their proposed agricultural funding bill this morning, and there is no doubt that they are ready to cut nutrition benefits. So, Mr. Speaker, I rise today to defend the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. When I worked my way through college, I used assistance, called food stamps at the time, so I would have enough to eat. And my experience is not unique. More than 34 million people in the United States are food insecure. Every day, millions of Americans rely on SNAP to help them put food on the table for themselves and for their families. SNAP is our most effective anti-hunger program, and we should be improving its vital benefits. Unfortunately, my colleagues across the aisle are doing the opposite. Under the House Republicans' budget bill, which should be called the Default on America Act, many people across the country, including many seniors, will lose access to this critical assistance. My colleagues claim their benefit cuts will get people back to work and reduce our national debt. But taking food assistance away from vulnerable Americans will not help anyone find work, it will just make them hungry. And balancing the budget on the backs of low-income seniors, it's shameful. Unlike the Default in America Act, the bill I will soon introduce will increase access to SNAP benefits for our nation's most vulnerable seniors. My Senior Hunger Prevention Act will reduce food insecurity and raise the value of SNAP benefits so seniors can live and age with dignity. Additionally, the first bill I introduced this Congress is designed to eliminate barriers for college students accessing SNAP benefits. Students of any age can't learn when they're hungry, and we know that they're more likely to succeed in the classroom when they're not worried about where their next meal is coming from. So, Mr. Speaker, strengthening SNAP should not be a partisan issue. I also support the bills that several of our colleagues have introduced that will improve our food security programs. Following last year's White House Conference on Hunger, and as we consider the Farm Bill, Congress must make it a priority to get assistance to those who need it most. We're at a critical moment to take action to end hunger, and the Default of America on America Act is not the answer. We must strengthen SNAP, not cut it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.
Good afternoon, friends. An important date that millions of Americans need to be aware of is coming up very soon. The federal government is preparing to issue the next round of direct payments, and they'll be worth nearly $1,000. Details are also being finalized on the loan forgiveness program. My dearest friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video. I will be announcing more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, dear friends, of winning the giveaways. Month after month, the Social Security Administration sends out monthly benefits to retired workers. In addition, Social Security is responsible for sending supplemental security income benefits, disability, and survivor benefits. While the May payments continue, it is worth knowing who will receive their money in the first days of June. Supplemental security income recipients are eligible for a maximum benefit of $914 per month for an individual and $1,371 for a married couple where both spouses are eligible for the program. It is important to mention that the payments are calculated individually and vary from one beneficiary to another. SSI recipients receive their payments on the first day of each month, or if the first day falls on a weekend or a holiday, the payment is moved forward to the earliest business day of the previous month. Those who began receiving their Social Security payments before May 1997 receive their benefits on the 3rd of each month. Based on the schedule, SSI recipients receive their June payment on June 1st. In addition, the SSA will send a second payment on June 30th, which corresponds to the July check, since the first day of that month is Saturday, and the payment date will be brought forward. But friends, if the United States breaches the debt ceiling and defaults on its debt, there may be significant implications for Social Security beneficiaries. The debt ceiling represents the maximum amount of money the U.S. government can borrow, and if it's not raised or eliminated, the government may not have enough funds to meet its financial obligations, including Social Security payments. Experts warn that in such a scenario, Social Security checks may be delayed. The National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare has cautioned that without a debt limit increase, Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, and other payments may not be made on time and in full. So this means that beneficiaries could experience a delay in receiving their Social Security benefits. While the fate of President Biden's federal student loan forgiveness program remains up in the air, borrowers should definitely expect to resume loan payments before the end of August. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona has confirmed the repayment date during a Senate appropriations hearing. Cardona said, "The emergency period is over, and we're preparing our borrowers to restart." The Biden administration plans to restart student loan payments no later than 60 days after June 30th, 2023. Based on that schedule, you can expect to resume payments on or before August 29th. Payments have been paused since March 2020 during the early days of the crisis. There have been speculations that the Biden administration might try to extend the pause once again, especially if the forgiveness plan gets struck down by the U.S. Supreme Court, but that's no longer on the table. The main unknown right now is how the court will rule on the forgiveness plan, which aims to cancel up to $20,000 in student loan debt per borrower. As The Hill noted, the Supreme Court can release its decision on any Monday through the end of June. If the Supreme Court makes a ruling before June 30th, then payments will resume no later than 60 days after that decision. Otherwise, they will resume no later than 60 days after June 30th. The unknown future has been a source of anxiety and confusion for student loan borrowers, who have received a series of mixed messages about when payments will actually resume. Department officials have reportedly told loan servicers to prepare to begin charging interest on federal loans in September. Officials are eyeing October as a first month in which any borrower will be required to make a payment. Meanwhile, the Education Department is also preparing to overhaul the system for student loan payments. Well, friends, what are your thoughts about the student loan forgiveness program? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Sunday afternoon. Thank you, dear friends, for being here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I'm announcing several winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.